What? YoKai Watch releases a movie every year in Japan? Pokemon does that too! Rip off! What's sad is that there's probably actually someone like that in the world. Hello everyone, this is VGMaster2 with another theory for YoKai Watch Month. And like I said a moment ago, YoKai Watch releases an animated movie every year, and they've been doing this since 2014. So far there are 3 movies out, which I'll talk about in other videos in the future. 1 that has been aired in the United States, 2 that are solely in Japan, and the next one that has yet to come out anywhere. This movie is what I'm going to be talking about today, so this is actually less of a theory and more of speculation and hopes. So this movie is the 4th movie for YoKai Watch, and it's called YoKai Watch Shadowside Return of the Oni King. It's just the title, but already things are getting pretty weird. Shadowside? VG Master 2, what's Shadowside? I ask myself. Well, according to this new movie, yokai have the ability to change between light side and shadow side forms, whereas they change not only physically, but also personality-wise. It is a new concept in the series, and that, along with some of the officially revealed plot details I'll explain in just a moment, are causing people to believe that Level 5 is going to be rebooting YoKai Watch. I personally don't think that's the case. I think it's only a fear being fed by the fact that YoKai Watch was on a hiatus when it came to games this year. But I digress. The details state that 30 years ago there was a boy who could see yokai with a watch, who lost that ability when he became older and the watch disappeared. Now, in the present day, there is a yokai virus spreading that can presumably only be stopped with the power of humans and yokai working together with the help of the YoKai Watch. There are 3 protagonists whose Japanese names are Natsumi, Toma, and Akinori, who have all had experiences with yokai at least once in some point in their lives. With that out of the way, let's talk about what this means, or could mean. Now, with the boy who could see yokai with the watch, that's most definitely Nate, as this is the anime and he is the focus. Until now. However, it says he loses the ability to see yokai when he grew older, which is bullshit, as in the games there are adult people who are able to see yokai, at least very few people. But then again, they're probably different canons and those characters actually don't appear in the anime. But in the anime there are yokai that simply everyone can see. It also elaborates, saying the watch was lost to space-time, which is, again, bullshit. From what we've been shown, that's not how any yokai watch works, and Nate has more than one. That means they're telling us that not only do all of the yokai watches exist outside of reality, but that Nate lost all of them. I just can't see Level 5 being that stupid. As for the yokai virus, I'm gonna say it's just a yokai inspiriting everyone, like with the wicked yokai in YoKai Watch 2. More specifically, I think it's going to be the Oni King. Spoiler alert to a yokai in the 3rd game, so if you don't want to hear it, skip to the time mentioned on screen. So, the Oni King that is referenced in the title of the movie is in fact a yokai that can be fought as a boss. Obviously, he's an Oni like Gilgaros and Gargaros. He probably just hates humans, so to get back at them, he decides to inspirit as many as he can. Lastly, and the most confusing and unnecessary of all, the light side and shadow side forms. But how can it be explained why they exist? Well, I believe it's a type of evolution, and either one of 2 things is happening. 1, shadow side is what yokai used to look like before interactions with humans and they changed their forms over time to look more human-friendly. Or 2, this is a current form of evolution that the yokai are turning into as more and more powerful yokai are conjured up. As for them having blatantly different personalities, I just think that's untrue. It'll probably appear like that on the surface, but it won't be true. one can hope. So, anyway, that was my theory on what the fuck is going on in the upcoming Yokai Watch movie. Did you like this theory? Did you hate it? Leave what you think in the comments, and if you liked it, give it a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. Anyway, I'm VG Master 2, and I hope to see you next time.